remember a story you shared with me in a competition he didn't do particularly well at. He walked in and looked at the big lead wall before even knowing where any of the climbs were.
Yes,
And from then on, it sounded like he had that narrative in his head. Like
correct.
everything was going to be too steep and swingy and hard. And I think that just, it really affected him that day.
Absolutely. And I think particularly with kids and particularly with bright kids, that perseveration tendency is very prevalent. So if that first thought is, and it was the wall was too high, right? And I'm not going to be able to do this. To break from that narrative can be so challenging, right? And so I think, teaching kids how critical the role of your thoughts is, that there's no really benign thought, in terms of if you go in there and you're not minding your thoughts and you're allowing that narrative to start from the second you walk in the gym, you're in trouble. And but to be able to go into a gym and say, wow, these walls are really tall, that makes me excited, right? And this is going to be a challenge. Let's see how I can do. It's not that you're denying that the walls are tall, right? It's not that you're denying that physical feeling you feel, but you're shifting the narrative to where it's not the walls are tall, I can't do this, end of story, right? You're acknowledging the walls are tall, I feel a certain way about that, and I've trained for this, I can do this. So it's adding that and to the end of the initial statement that I think is really key.